Good morning. I'm standing in this morning for Mr. Brand, and so I would like to begin this morning's assembly in our traditional way. Claire and Russell.
Please stand for the Lord's Prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance. Our
Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am going to go through a few birthdays this morning because I'm not aware of any announcements, but I'll check in with folks after we do some birthdays. So on September 5th, Val Nigmond had a birthday. Happy birthday, Val. On September 6th, Jackson Reynolds had a birthday. Happy birthday, Jackson. On Wednesday, September the 8th, Mrs. Olds had a birthday. Happy birthday, Mrs. Olds. This weekend, on September 11th, Eric Nowitzki will have a birthday. Happy birthday, Eric. Also on September 11th, Miss Tina in junior kindergarten will have a birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Tina. Also on September 11th, Lainey Sisk will have a birthday. Happy birthday, Lainey. And then next week on Tuesday, Connor Adkison will have a birthday. Happy birthday, Connor. Do any faculty have any announcements that they need to make this morning? Wave big. Okay. Any student announcements? All right, fantastic. With that, I would like to turn the program over to Mr. McLeod and the rest of his crew to share with us a little bit about what happened 20 years ago, September 11th.
Good morning. Tomorrow will be the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. We've prepared a short assembly this morning to remember the events of that day. We recognize that this is a very sensitive subject, but one that is important to our history and should never be forgotten. Russell Rabb will speak to us about what happened that day. Claire Halsey will address our response to the attacks. Mrs. Yager will present a poem which will allow us to consider how these events impacted our lives. And Landon Yager will show us the National Freedom Flag and explain the symbols used on the flag. Today's assembly will end with the 5th grade class raising the National Freedom Flag on our flagpole.
On the morning of Tuesday, September 11th, 2001, America witnessed a series of terrorist attacks. 4 commercial jets were hijacked. American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into Tower 1 of the World Trade Center at 8:50 a.m. United Airlines Flight 175 then crashed into Tower 2 at 9:04 a.m. Soon after that, American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, and United Airlines Flight 93 crashed into a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania at approximately 10 a.m. Tower 2 collapsed, and approximately 10:30 a.m., Tower 1 collapsed. The attacks resulted in deaths of approximately 3,000 people. Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda, took responsibilities for the attacks.
The site of the World Trade Center became known as Ground Zero, and it took years to clean up the area. President George Bush launched Operation Enduring Freedom less than a month after the attacks to remove the Taliban from power in Afghanistan and destroy the Al-Qaeda network that was based there. Many memorials have been constructed to remember 9/11. These include the National September 11th Memorial and Museum in New York, the Pentagon Memorial, and the Flight 93 National Memorial in Pennsylvania. Next to the National Memorial, the 1,776-foot One World Trade Center was completed in 2013. September 11th is now remembered as Patriot Day in the United States. This is a national day of mourning to remember the victims of the terrorist attacks.
Billy Collins wrote the names for the victims of September 11th and their survivors. Yesterday I lay awake in the palm of the night. A soft rain stole in, unhelped by any breeze, and when I saw the silver glaze on the windows, I started with A, with Ackerman, as it happened, then Baxter and Calabro, Davis and Eberling, names falling into place as droplets fell through the dark. In the morning, I walked out barefoot among thousands of flowers, heavy with dew like the eyes of tears, and each had a name. Fiore, inscribed on a yellow petal, then Gonzalez and Hahn, Ishikawa and Jenkins. I see you, spelled out on storefront windows and on the bright, unfurled awnings of this city. I say the syllables as I turn a corner. Kelly and Lee, Medina, Nardella, and O'Connor. When I peer into the woods, I see a thick tangle where letters are hidden, as in a puzzle concocted for children. Parker and Quigley, Rizzo, Schubert, Torres, and Upton. Names blown over the earth and out to sea. I see a boy on a lake lift his oars. A woman by a window puts a match to a candle, and those names are outlined on the rose clouds. Vanacore and Wallace. Let X stand, if it can, for the ones unfound. Then Young and Zeminski, the final jolt of Z. Names of citizens, workers, mothers, and fathers. The bright-eyed daughter, the quick son. Alphabet of names in a green field. Names in the small tracks of birds. Names lifted from a hat or balanced on the tip of the tongue. Names wheeled into the dim warehouse of memory. So many names, there is barely room on the walls of the heart.
In just a few moments, members of the 5th grade class will raise the Freedom Flag, which is the official flag of remembrance for 9/11. The blue background of the Freedom Flag represents Americans united together for freedom. The white star stands for all those who have lived and died for freedom. The 5 white bars represent the Pentagon. The top red stripe stands for the bloodshed of those who perished at the Pentagon. The 2 broad stripes represent the Twin Towers and the people who perished there. The bottom red stripe stands for the bloodshed associated with Flight 93 in Pennsylvania. The 3 white stripes represent the rescue workers, firefighters, police officers, Port Authority workers, and others who worked tirelessly following the attacks. The 5th grade will now raise the National Freedom Flag, and we will have a moment of silence in remembrance of 9/11.
We will now have a moment of silence for the fallen of 9/11. Thank you. This concludes today's assembly.